Alright, so with Simpsons tapped out coming to an end, I wanted to try to capture as much of the characters as I could that I have unlocked and take a look at all their missions and their skins and all that. So, in the last one, I took a look at babies and toddlers. So now this one is going to be kids. Kids meaning individuals who are like between the ages of basically school years up to teenage. So from 1st grade to 8th grade, essentially. So, let's just get into it. So right out the gate, looks like our first one on this list is going to be Ralph. Let's go to regular Ralph. Where is he? Regular Ralph, where are you? There you go. We're going to be taking a look at Ralph. I don't know how old Ralph is, but I know he goes to school, so whatever. So, let's get it. Go skating, eat a crayon sandwich. That sounds good. Catch a movie, ride the carousel, swallow coins. Yep, flush those crayons down with those coins. Get fit and educated. Ain't gonna happen. Your dad's bulky, you're bulky. It's just part of your life. Split a fancy mac and cheese. You'd love to have that by yourself, though. Attend parenting seminars. Go to school. Burn things. Celebrate his birthday again, which you think your birthday's every day, so... enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. You know, I feel like enjoy a night at the theater is irresponsible as a parent to have your kid just go to the theater by themselves. But I feel like in the case of Ralph is so dumb that I don't think anything bad would happen. He could go to the theater alone and be fine. He'd just stay there and watch the shows. Complain about electric buzzing. Play Wiggle Puppy. Buy groceries at a kindling store. Yeah, he's not smart enough to that. He's going to screw up your list that you get. Set a high score at Whack-A-Reel-A-Mole. Overload on sugar. Give feedback. Ooh, that's a different mission for kids. What is give feedback for? Learn by fun. Put coins on the rails. Play with interactive exhibits. Look for rats. Learn about American values. Ride the carousel. Help Danger Dog with a case. Find books that are more his speed and do tricks. That's weird. It says help Danger Dog with a case and it's down here. I thought I had Danger Dog unlocked though, so it should be part of a regular mission, no? I don't know. It's weird. Anyhow, let's take a look at his first skin. Boop. Christmas tree Ralph. Basically, he's just fully wrapped up in lights and all kinds of dumb nonsense. So, lose his baubles. Light up the town, decorate himself, sing O Tannenbaum, and shove candy canes up nose. That seems real smart. And shove, too, so that sounds comfortable, just jamming candy canes up there. Now we have Ballet Ralph. The storyline for this one was funny. It was that Wiggum was embarrassed the whole time that his son was doing ballet, but Ralph loved it, and then eventually he decides to just give in and not worry about how ballet is typically associated with femininity and all that, and he just, okay, this is what you like? Cool. Meaning Wiggum was just like, cool, whatever, Ralph. And then I think once he finally accepts it, Ralph doesn't care anymore. He doesn't want to do ballet. Anyways, go to dance class. Somersault, tap dance, dance in the recital, and spin all that. But yeah, at least all his missions have to do with ballet and stuff. Usually there's always like some random ones. You have like a skin. And there's always random things sprinkled in, like, well, that has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with that. This is all ballet, so for once. Anyhow. That's it? I thought there was more skins. I guess there's just not enough missions, so it feels like I don't have enough skins. Because now we're on Little Helper Ralph, and then we're back to regular Ralph. Alright, so Little Helper Ralph, he has a mission waiting, which is Eat Glitter, which is actually perfect. 8 hours. I want to put him on an 8-hour mission. So that's very perfect. But he also has Lick the North Pole, Eat Yellow Snow, Get Wrapped Up, and Jam the Assembly Line. Lick the North Pole, that's funny, I just had a North Pole thing unlocked, like a sign that said the North Pole. I wonder if that's what he would lick, just the dumb sign. Anyways, go do your mission, boy. Now, he's out of the way, next up will be Patches and Poor Violet. Their storyline is goofy, because they are supposed to be super poor, and homeless and all this, and yet their storyline is like they come across a lot of money somehow. I forget, they find it or something, and they're just kind of wildly irresponsible with it. I think they eat some of it because they're hungry. So instead of using it to buy food, they eat the money instead. And then I think they also use some as, they either burn some for warmth or they pack their clothes with it as insulation or something. I don't remember. Something dumb though. And then now, I'm on this mission, as you see, give to charity, where they want to donate their money to a charity. Oh, let's give it to some that are less fortunate than us. It's like, less fortunate than you? You're homeless. You're dirt poor. You have raggedy clothes on. Like, who do you think is worse off than you? Somebody that doesn't have clothes? Like, geez, guys, better your own life. Worry about you. But anyways, give to charity. Go skating. I don't know how they're supposed to do that. I guess they're gonna skate on their feet or something. That would hurt. All those ice cuts and everything. Buy a medicine pill. Catch a movie. I don't know how you're supposed to do that if you have no money. Uh-oh. Did I just put them on a mission? I didn't mean to. Oh my god, are you serious? I guess I have to waste donuts to end this because I didn't mean to do that. Ugh, how annoying. Anyways, catch a movie, ride the carousel. I hate how sensitive this thing is for no reason sometimes. Work hard for the money, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, make the most out of life. Yeah, they really do. Enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing. Why would you complain about electric buzzing? If you're homeless and stuff and you're actually in a building, who cares if it's buzzing? Just be happy you're indoors. Sleep on the floor, buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack a Real Mole, overload on sugar, learn by fun, put coins on the rails, play with interactive exhibits, look for rats, and have watered down soup. Watered down soup? What is watered down soup? Soup already is watery. How does it get more watery? Alright. But anyways, the mission they're supposed to do is give to charity. Not some dumb random BS. Where are they anyways? Are they still over here? Oh, there they are. They're just weirdly zooming off together. It's weird when you have two characters that are just always together. Like, them two are always together. The twins, Terry and whatever, they're always together. You have the Jiffy and something, future Bart's kids, they're always together. It's like it's two characters, but it's not. Anyways, man, I'm worried about Milhouse, because he's got 74,000 skins, too. And he's next. Ugh. Alright, Millie. So, he has hide wet bed sheets. Find Puppy Goo Goo, go skating, attend a convention, loiter at the Android's dungeon, eat at Krusty Land Burger, shop at the Quickie Mart, visit the gift shop, ride the carousel, paintball in the Brown House, catch a movie, practice Hungry Games, be a glutton for punishment, get fit and educated, split up fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, ask to buy everything in the store. Hey, the last one I had that was a baby. That was Maggie or something, right? Way to not grow up ever, Milhouse. Ride radioactive man ride, apply for a job at least as Lisa's assistant. That's kind of pointless. Lisa doesn't have money to pay you, so terrible job. That's just an internship. Fly his scale model perfectly level, get scared looking at high rises, go to school, take part in a sing-along, fly a kite, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, watch the stunt show, go to Sunday school, celebrate the wad fur, buy groceries at the kindling store, have a sleepover, set a high score at Whack a Real Mole, overload on sugar, tell Santa his wishes, be too scared to go on a water slide, look for rats, try to get tough, establish squatters' rights, spend his allowance, sneak in for an autograph, host board game night, play with interactive exhibits, put coins on the rails, learn by fun, give feedback, ride the carousel, ride the Happy Elves ride, take yoga classes, ride the elevator, suck about fame, be fascinated and scared by decorations, ride the twirl and hurl. Jeez, even on fast forward mode, that still took 45 minutes to go through his main missions. Now we get all these skins. Alright, we got fit, trademark, Milhouse. Not really sure why that's trademarked, but sure. So, his missions are: post self-fitness spring phrase, order unnecessary fitness gadgets, go to school, write a fitness blog post, guzzle sports drinks, and work it. Now we have Radioactive Milhouse, a version of a superhero for him. Wear his costume to school, stand up to bullies, go to school, pose for cosplay photos, heroically look in the mirror, and be a hero. Then you have a magic version. Magic Act Milhouse. Stuff handkerchiefs up his sleeves. Then he can pull them out and look like he's doing magic tricks. Practice card tricks. Perform spells. Go to school. Fail at magic. Look up tricks online and get shredded. That's very random. Get shredded. Your whole act is about magic and stuff, and then the last one is you gotta go work out. Why? Is it to be a magic trick like before I was weak, after I'm swole? Anyways, Were Millhouse, the second one that has werewolf. The first one is Flanders. Try to grow chest hair, prowl around, go to school, feel the change, learn to doggy paddle, and have a howling good time. I think when this mission came out, for him to try to grow chest hair, I forgot what he did, but he like taped hair to his chest just to try to impress Lisa, but she saw the tape or something and was like, what are you doing? You're an idiot. Alright, now we have Lady Millhouse. This is stupid. I don't know why he's dressed up like this. And this was the first skin I had, but anyhow. Curtsy, serve mead, go to school, complete a quest to kill sewer rats, which is all you guys are ever looking for. Work a shift at the pub, plead with Shadow Knight to remove the spell. Okay, now we have Cool Millhouse. Oh yeah, look at me. Let me just check my schedule. I'm gonna blow some smoke rings with my inhaler. I'm gonna go to school. Ooh, I gotta comb my hair because it's the 50s. Yep, I gotta restart that jukebox because it's the 50s. And I gotta say something is lame. I guess that's something I did in the 50s also. And now I'm a little Italian, the Millhouse. Okay, so I'm gonna blow at the kisses. I'm gonna talk with the hands. I'm going to go to the school. I'm going to curse in the Italian. I'm going to complain about the spaghetti sauce. I'm going to walk like a don. Okay, and now back to regular ass Millhouse. So, which one are we gonna do? Yeah, we'll make him be Italian. It's probably the coolest. Oh, and he can curse in Italian the whole time. Alright, so now, next kid to be taking a look at is Martin. Martin is kind of got a lot of missions too, plus a couple of skins. So, play the lute, smell the roses, he must have flatulated, go skating, eat at Krusty Land Burger, rehearse a play, try knock over the fuzzy guy, ride the carousel, catch a movie, ride Krusty's giant wheel, attend Mensa meeting, look for new V&V books. That must be, what is that? They're fake Dungeons and Dragons instead of D&D, it's V&V. Attend parenting seminars, split a fancy mac and cheese, get fit, whoa, and educated. Practice hungry games, refuse to go back to regular school, ride the Viking boat, try to be cool. Try to be cool. Oh. Enroll in a math class for fun. You know, it's kind of funny because I can totally relate to that. When I was in college, that's what I did. I only needed a couple semesters of math, and I think based on what I took in high school, I already had some credits towards some of my math, which just cut back on what I actually needed to take. But I ended up just taking a whole bunch of math classes just because I thought they were fun. And I was, when I was graduating from my first degree, they were adding linear algebra to the curriculum, which is a class that I guess you would take after differential equations. So I had differential equations, and then I was graduating, and I was like, oh man, if I wasn't graduating, I could have taken linear algebra now for no reason. But I still got my shot, because when I went back and got a degree in mathematics, well, I kind of had to take that class. But I was like, well, this should be my second time seeing it. Dang it, should have been able to take this already. So, I can totally relate to you, Martin. I took a lot of math classes just for fun. Oh, and I was also disappointed because I wanted to take calculus-based physics. But, again, I was graduating and it just wasn't able to happen. Anyways, check out the latest inventions, report for space camp, stargaze, go to school, take part in a sing-along, ride the bike, complain about electric buzzing, eat at the food needle. Makes me think of that thing that they had back in the day, Green Needle and Brainstorm. Depending on which word you were looking at or hearing or thinking of, that's what you would hear. Service hall monitor. Enjoy a night at the theater. Celebrate the Wad Fair. Stay at Crescent Inn Hotel. Buy groceries at a kindling store. Study all night for a meaningless test. Set a high score at Whack-A-Real Mole. Overload on sugar. Practices French. That's funny, I took French as well. Martin, are you supposed to be me? What's going on here? Learn by fun. Put coins on the rails. You know, going back to French with me taking that. When I was in high school, the school offered French 1, 2, and 3. And then technically there was a French 4, but in order to take French 4A, you had to do successfully enough in French 3. And B, you had to get a sign-off from the teacher to allow that to happen. So, I signed up for French 4, and I ended up being the only one in that class. So what they did was they just added me to the French 3 class, but I was doing my own thing. So I was like an independent study within the French 3 class. So they were all there for French 3, and I was there doing my own assignment as French 4. Which typically my assignment, because the teacher was supposed to be teaching French 3, so my assignment was she gave me a French book to read, and I was supposed to read it and then do a book report. Which I always did well. It's kind of disappointing though, because I think about it now, I'm like, man, I wouldn't be able to do that anymore. Like, I read a dang book in French and understood it. Now I'd read it and be like, I kind of remember some of these words, but I don't know what this is saying. Anyways. Learn by fun, put coins on the rails, work as an unpaid intern, play with interactive exhibits, tutor Hudson. Hey, that's that kid in the baby one. He's the one that's interested in Maggie, I think. Why is he tutoring Hudson if he's a baby too? That's weird. Role play as a bard, look for rats, have a bizarre experience, or ride the Happy Elves ride, and that seems to be about it. Alright, cool. So, regular Martin down. Skin number 1. Oh wow, this is short. Ice Princess Martin. He has sing his cares away and show off the sparkles on his dress. Not sure why there's no go to school for this one. Alright, and then we have Wizard Martin. Ace an online fantasy trivia test. Cast lightning bolt. Learn spells from comic books. Search for adventuring companions. Search for friends online. Prove his worth. And then you need comic book guy, so then he can engage in single combat with comic book guy. And then it's just back to regular old Martin. What's regular old Martin's 8-hour missions? Those are boring. We're going to go to this one, and he can... Oh, yeah, whatever. Boring, too. Alright, with Martin out of the way, who comes next for the kiddos? So it looks like it's going to be Rod. Mr. Flanders over here. Go skating, pray, catch a movie, ride the carousel, play on the seesaw with Todd, memorize the scripture, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, go to school, play Bible Blaster, go to Sunday school, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, swing on the monkey bars, buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Real Mole, overload on sugar, learn by fun, put coins on the rails, play with interactive exhibits, look for rats, and visit Daddy's cabin. Alright, Rod. Oh, you know what? It says visit Daddy's cabin. I don't think I have that. That's why it's down here as one of these missions. I do want to find that, though, and get it. That way then I can have the Simpsons cabin and the Flanders' special vacation cabin. Maybe even put them near each other just as like a joke, since Homer hates the Flanders so much, hates Ned so much. And then they go on vacation and they're still near each other. Alright, play Bible Blaster. I guess that's what you gotta do. That's your 8 hours. Alright, next up would be his brother, Todd. Now, Todd, he's got to go skating, pray, catch a movie, ride the carousel, memorize scripture, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, go to school, eat sugar, go to Sunday school, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, go mini golfing. Mini golfing for 24 hours? Jeez, either you're terrible at this, or this is a massive course, or I don't know. Buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Real Mole, overload on sugar, learn by fun, put coins on the rails, play with interactive exhibits, look for rats, visit Daddy's cabin, and play on the seesaw with Rod. Requires Rod. It's weird because Rod has play on the seesaw with Todd, but it doesn't require Todd. But in order for Rod to do it, it requires Rod. How does that make any sense? That's just like that one character that has two of the same missions. I think it's the female Willie, the groundskeeper. She has two, like, rake. And it's like, what's the difference? Anyhow, though, I guess he's gonna have to go eat sugar, 'cause that was his 8-hour mission. Alright, who's next? It's Database. So, Database, what a weird name. It's not even a name, that's just a, I don't know, description of a IT thing. Anyways, go skating, bully himself, it's very weird. Catch a movie, ride the carousel, browse magazines on code. Browse magazines on code. What does that even mean? That you're going to look at magazines that are about coding? So C++ magazines or something? Get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, go to school, get bullied. So you're going to bully yourself and then get bullied. Isn't that the same thing, though? If you're bullying yourself, you're getting bullied, right? Design interactive exhibits. Oh, everyone else's play or something. He's designing them. Go for shakes. He wants Parkinson's badly. Enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Nerd out. Buy groceries at a kindling store. Set a high score at Whack-A-Reel Mall. Overload on sugar. Learn by fun. Put coins on the rails. Play with interactive exhibits. Oh, there it is. He's like, well, I designed them. Might as well play with it. And look for rats. So, your 8 hours was... I'm not going to have you get bullied. I'll have you design an interactive exhibit. There you go. Something a little cooler. Next up, Hugo. This is Bart's twin brother, I guess, that the Simpsons keep chained up in the attic. So he can go skating. I guess now he's able to get out. That's good. He can practice stitching things together. Basically doing what Sid does in Toy Story. Catch a movie. Or ride the carousel. Eat fish heads. It's the only food that they give him for some reason. It's very random. Not sure how the Simpsons are always getting fish heads and just feeding him that. It also doesn't make sense that he's like a twin brother of Bart that they keep stored in the attic, because I don't think Marge would be that heartless to store a child up there in the attic and then feed him just fish heads. Anyways, though, get fit and educated. Split a fancy mac and cheese. Attend parenting seminars. Relax at the holiday cabin. Clean his room. Walk the pigeon rat, something you probably stitched together. Enjoy a night at the theater. Complain about electric buzzing. Nap at the spooky house. It's spooky to everyone else, but to him it's fine. Sleep in the Simpsons attic, that's his normal room. Buy groceries at the kindling store. Set a high score at Whack-A-Reel Mall. Overload on sugar. Learn by fun. Put coins on the rails. Play with interactive exhibits. And look for rats, which are your friends, I guess. So, for 8 hours, you have clean your room. Alright, well, that's boring, but I guess that's what you got. Okay, next for kids, we have Janie. This is one of Lisa's friends. As far as I know, actually her only friend, right? Jeez, now I'm thinking about it. So, she has to go skating, shop at the Quickie Mart, catch a movie, ride the carousel, play with Malibu Stacy, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, go to school, play on her laptop, shop for brand name clothing, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, jump rope, buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Reel Mall, overload on sugar, learn by fun, put coins on the rails, play with interactive exhibits that Database just created, and look for rats. Now your 8 hour is play on her laptop. Okay, now we have this guy, Michael D'Amico. He's one of the mob guy's kids. He's got go skating, shop for ingredients, because he's like a chef. He doesn't want. He's not really involved in the mob life in the traditional sense. He's their cook. He's his father's cook. Anyhow, catch a movie, ride the carousel, play with toy car, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, go to school, cook up something special, serve food, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, rake actual cabbage. Going out in the garden, I guess, to get cabbage. Buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Reel Mall, overload on sugar, learn by fun, put coins on the rails, and blah blah blah, the usual. So your 8 hours is cook up something special. Alright, that sounds fun and cool and interesting and yummy. All right, this one is looking a little bit tall, but he is called Fallout Boy, so I'm just going to assume that he's a kid, and we'll just take it. This is just a straight up superhero, not even a skin. So, Fallout Boy, go skating, dream of becoming a superhero, catch a movie, ride the carousel. As a side note, dream of becoming a superhero. I think that's every kid's idea. You know, geez, when I was a kid, I always pretended to be Wolverine and Spider-Man and all that. I mean, I kind of still do sometimes. Anyhow, practice his moves, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, devise new exclamations, read fan mail, clean the HQ, set a high score, blah, blah, and there you go, all these usual boring missions that they could have if I had those things unlocked. But instead, he's just going to devise new exclamations because that's what I got for the 8 hours. 8-hour mission for him. Poor him. Alright, Jessica Lovejoy. She is a troublemaker from her storyline, but let's see what she's got to say. Go skating, pretend to be a good girl because she's always so devious. Ride Krusty's giant wheel, catch a movie, ride the carousel, ride the radioactive man ride, heckle fat people. Wow, that's rude. Get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, tour the haunted condo, baton twirl, go to Sunday school, watch the stunt show, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, buy groceries at a kidney store, disgrace a local landmark, ruining something. Unless it's a George Floyd statue, then have fun. And then probably just the usual down here. Yep, nothing looked too different. So the 8-hour mission that we have going on is tour the haunted condo. Now, you know what? You're bad. You can go tour a haunted condo. Okay, Jesse Grass. This guy is a love interest, I guess you could say, for Lisa. It's not really his sole purpose, but that's kind of like a side thing that she's into him. So we have go skating, protest eating animals, catch a movie, ride the carousel, write dirt first newsletter, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, practice yoga, eat a level 5 vegan meal, whatever that means. Sounds very boring though. Enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, peacefully demonstrate. That must mean like, you know, the riots back in the day, right? CNN said fiery but peaceful or something. Even though the whole city was burning behind them, police cars were flipped over on fire, but it was peaceful. Buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score, blah, 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 and here we go. These usual, yep, okay, yep, nothing special or new. Alright, Jesse, I guess you're gonna practice yoga. Okay, next up we have Krusty's daughter, Sophie Christofsky. Go skating, practice playing violin, catch a movie, get 5% off lunch, ride the carousel, hang without dad, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, go to school, study her religious history, tell dad jokes, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, write to her mom, buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Real Mole, and yeah, the usual boring bottom missions. She's got a couple hang out with dad this time. That requires Krusty. And show off her dubstepping skills. That is a special quest, I guess. Alright, Sophie, your 8-hour mission was... where'd it go? Study her religious history. Okay. Sounds kind of boring. Okay, next up would be Luke Stetson. Stetson, what is he, that musky cologne? Anyhow, go skating, get supplies for the trail, catch a movie, ride the carousel, honky tonk, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, play a trail song, make protest signs, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, search for gold. Oh, he's a, what do they call him? What are they called? Gold finder? No, he's a prospector, right? Buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Real Mole, overload on sugar, blah, 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 the usual boring stuff, yep. Okay, so, Your 8th hour mission is just play a trail song? Oh, you're gonna be playing music for 8 hours? Okay, we should be getting there on kids now. Should be just a lot of teenagers, this is all that's left. But for now, we have Brendan Beaterbeck. So, his missions are go skating, flaunt his superior jazz music, catch a movie, ride the carousel, play difficult jazz on piano, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, attend parenting seminars, decide between jazz purity and fame. Depends on what your end goal is. If it's to make money, then you might as well pursue fame. If it's for the love of the music, you definitely want jazz purity. Anyways, compose showy jazz music, dream about owning a jazz club, and yep, the usual 5. So, I guess you're going to decide between those two. I didn't even realize that was your 8-hour mission. I just saw that and started commentating on it. Next, we have Yo-Yo. I forgot about Yo-Yo. She's the one that's always walking around with the kangaroo. So Yo-Yo, she can go skating, she can drink slushies, she can catch a movie, she can ride the carousel, give Kangi a snack, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, bound, which, hey, that's the 8-hour mission, so whatever bound means we'll be seeing. I think that's just the kangaroo jumping around. She can buy comics, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, visit Lisa. I didn't know they were friends. Huh. Buy groceries at a kindling store, set a high score at Whack-A-Reel Mole, and all those other boring missions that they all have, all the kids have. So, I guess they're going to be bounding. Oh, wow, bounding is flying, basically, doing weird backflips. Yeah, it's definitely flying, too. This thing's not on the ground anymore. It's just levitating, kind of bopping its tail around to keep it up. Mr. Dirt. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's some kind of weird Millhouse thing, but since Millhouse is a kid, I'm just going to count Mr. Dirt as a kid, too. So, go skating, plot world domination, teleport, perform a musical performance about himself. What? Satisfy the hunger, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, daydream of Lisa. Yeah, so it's still like Millhouse. And buy groceries at a kindling store. And anyways, again, the random mission is the one I giggled at. Perform music about himself. So now we get these guys. These are the ones I mentioned before. Well, started to when I was saying about the pairs. How they had the 2 poor kids. They count as 1 unit, though. Or the twins, they count as 1 unit. There was also these guys, Jiff and Skippy. These are future Bart's kids. So they have go skating, brainstorm something fun, catch a movie, ride the carousel, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese. Well, since there's 2 of them, they can split it with each other. Attend parenting seminars, pretend the floor is made of lava, play with shrink ray, try to hoverboard, play video games with their minds. That's kind of like with a quest, only it's more advanced. Now there's no controllers, it's all with your mind. And then all these, set the score, blah blah blah, put coins, play with interactive exhibits, yada yada yada. Alright, so the 8-hour mission was play with the shrink ray. Alright, I guess these kids are going to be making everything small now, playing with the shrink ray. Now we have muscular Millhouse. It's funny because the other one had him to be shredded, the magic one, and now he's supposed to be muscular. Anyhow, muscular Millhouse. Go skating, blast his quads, attend parenting seminars, gun his lats, obtain anxiety medication, go on a rampage, smoke his abs, enjoy a night at the theater, complain about electric buzzing, take his allergy and vitamin supplements, buy groceries at a kindling store, and shop for cider. Why not shop for steroids? You're gonna go on a rampage though, boy. Where is he? Where you go? I want to see this rampage. Where is he? Hey, Fit Millhouse, where are you? How did he just disappear on me? That's annoying. Oh well, I guess I'm not gonna see him raging out with his steroids. Okay, doesn't matter. Next up is Connie Appleseed, which I'm very surprised that this isn't a skin for Lisa, because like this is just Lisa with a pan on her head. But alright, looks like she's wearing her Sacagawea outfit too. But anyways, Connie Appleseed, apparently a totally different character. Go skating, discover video games about expeditions. So what's that mean? Like Oregon Trail? Catch a movie, ride the carousel, get fit and educated, split a fancy mac and cheese, plant apple trees, pray for favorable weather, do the dishes, get with the times. Yeah, so maybe that's why it's not a skin, because even though it looks like Lisa, it's supposed to be somebody from olden days. I don't know. Set a high score, blah blah blah, all this, yep, still the same old boring nonsense. Sure is. So, 8 hours would be pray for favorable weather. No storms, baby. And that looks to be about it. That was all the kids that I have unlocked. Which kids are a category being from anywhere between 1st grade and 8th grade, essentially. 6 years old to 13. So yeah, it looks like the only thing we have left will be the teenage kids. I would call them, in the game there's whatever you want to call it. Whoops, not an award, but I don't know, a thing when you complete the set, and they call it Toughies. So, but I wasn't going to call all the teenagers Toughies, because they're not all. Some of them are sweet, or whatever you want to say. And yeah, they're a teenager. So, that's what it'll be next. We did babies, now we did kids. Then it will be teenagers. So, thanks for checking us out, and until that one, I said see ya.